Welcome back to the Third Ladies Podcast. Hosted by your favorite people, Nate and, of course, Donnie.
What's up, what's up?
We hope you guys enjoyed this past week's podcast. You guys got 3 episodes posted this week. So we hope you guys enjoyed that because we were absent for a few weeks. But we are back now. Back at it like we never left. Also, some exciting things going down on my X and over on TikTok. So if you want to go check me out on that, it's at Nate's Takes.
Let me turn this down real quick. Keep going.
But yeah, last week, week 11, we'll jump right into it. Say our records from last week. Unfortunately, I went a whopping 8-6. That's not very good, especially coming off of actually, I had a bad week on week 10 too. But that was from last week's podcast. How'd you do last week?
I went 9-5.
9-5, one game ahead of me.
Caught up one game. I gotta catch up.
What's your record sitting at now?
I gotta catch
My record's
up one
sitting
game.
at 104-60.
I gotta win.
That
I gotta
puts
beat
my
you by
record at
one game.
104-60.
I gotta beat you by one game.
What are you at?
The rest of the year.
97-67?
97-67. I gotta beat you by one game for the rest of the year, and I'll win by one.
Slow and steady race, I guess. Hey, I'm 104-60 right now.
I just gotta get one game better than him every week from here on out, and I'll win by one. It's gonna happen.
All right, we'll see. Couple big things happened last week. Joe Burrow
Oh my God.
out for the year. Absolutely heartbreaking for the Bengals fans and Joe Burrow. Really everybody. Terrible thing to happen. Injuries are terrible, but they're a part of the sport. You know what I mean? The Ravens lost a couple guys. Mark Andrews out for the year in the same game. You know, a lot of things going on there.
You're trying to put that on Logan Wilson. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, that was...
It's like, oh, he's Jay. That's a dirty hit. Oh, my God. It's so annoying. But whatever.
The Packers battling back against the Chargers, beating a Chargers team, Jordan Love, and all them rookies.
322 yards. That was nice.
Threw back-to-back touchdowns to win the game.
Yeah, bang, bang. What a great game.
And then the last thing I want to mention is the Broncos, man. They're on, a 4-game win streak, is it now?
Yeah, dude.
They have been beating some good teams.
Well,
they
their
beat
defense
they
is
beat
starting
the
to step
Chiefs.
up.
They came back, beat the Vikings, came back last week and won the game. It's like, oh, my God. Like you said, defense starting to step up.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson ain't playing terrible.
No,
he's not playing bad, really. He's
starting to
playing
step up,
he's playing
too.
pretty good.
I like how he's playing.
And the last thing before we jump into Week 12 is Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Everyone was super excited for the game. But honestly, it was a little bit of a disappointing game. Everyone thought there was going to be a lot more high scoring. But it was a battle till the end, and the Eagles did end up pulling it out. And in my opinion, to show why they're the best team in football.
They are the best team in football. Straight up.
Straight up.
care.
Even whenever they play a bad game, they still somehow manage to win. It's crazy. I think that this is probably the Eagles' year. Mid-season prediction, probably the Eagles' year.
They had one loss last year at this time, too, so they got the same record. But
Their stretch of games here is ridiculous.
yeah, it is. That's
The
my
Bills,
that's my only
49ers, Cowboys, their next 3 games. Bills, 49ers, Cowboys.
worry.
Woo!
They got a hard schedule from here on out.
But
so.
then they just play the Chiefs and the Cowboys. They won both. Now they play Bills, 49ers, Cowboys. Tough stretch. But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. They're a good team, man. As long as they stay healthy, they're going to win games.
Yeah, they are.
So,
Well, that jumps us into Week 12. It's Turkey Day. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Turkey Day. Oh, man. We got 3 Thanksgiving games for you guys. Packers versus the Lions is the first game. Who you got winning this game? With the Cheesehead shirt on.
Oh, yeah.
You got the Cheesehead shirt on.
Right there, green and gold, until I'm dead and cold. I got Lions winning.
He's already dead and cold after this season. No, I'm just kidding.
No, not till I'm actually dead and cold. But the Lions are, man.
I also got the Lions winning.
They're
good,
man.
They're great, and they're on fire.
No Aaron Jones, no Musgrave.
That's another thing. The injuries that they're dealing with.
Ain't 100%.
He might not even play.
Might not even play, yeah. Yeah, Lions.
Yeah, I got the Lions as well. Honestly, unfortunately, it pains me to say this. I don't think it'll be too close of a game. I think the Lions got them probably by
At least
10 points.
Yeah.
10 points
We'll
at
say
least.
10 or more. If the Packers pulled out, it's going to be every component worked at every point of the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way, and I just don't see that. So,
And that leads us to our 4 o'clock game at Thanksgiving. It's Commanders versus the Cowboys. Red hot Cowboys. Dak Prescott, number 1 graded quarterback right now. This dude is killing it.
that's why I traded for him.
This dude's absolutely killing it.
Dak's next 5 games ain't near as tough as Jalen Hurts. That's why I traded him. Jalen Hurts is going to have a tough run the rest of the year. And Dak
And you also
ain't
got
gonna have
a
that
top
tough
RB
run.
with it. So, better RB than Derrick Henry. I guess you could say. JT better than Derrick Henry in fantasy, not in real life. Question mark.
I don't know. That's about the same caliber to me.
Well, I got the Cowboys
Yeah.
beating up on the Commanders on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah,
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I got the favorites on all the Thanksgiving games, which is
it's too hard to pick an upset.
very interesting because you know there's gonna be an upset.
It's just
There
who's
just
gonna get
always is one. And if I had to guess, I think it's the Seahawks. If there was to be an upset. But I am picking the 49ers. Got the 49ers checked. But if there were to be an upset in these 3 games, the only one I could see is the Seahawks. Even without Ken Walker, I could still see it. DK Metcalf could just go crazy. Tyler, you never know. You really never know.
I mean, you never know. It's football, but
I still got the 49ers winning
yeah,
that
for
game.
sure. For sure. I don't think it'll be as bad as the other games. I think the Cowboys it's going to be embarrassing. The Lions should embarrass the Packers. I'm not going to say they are because it's the Packers, but I think the more closer game would be this one. But without Kenneth Walker, man, he's a big part of that team. So
Yeah, he is.
49ers are tough, man.
And for the first time ever, we got a Black Friday game. Miami Dolphins at the New York Jets.
Jets defense, man. Their pass defense is like the best in the league. But
And the Dolphins do struggle against good teams.
yeah, but I mean, I feel like they struggle against good all-around teams.
It was hard for me to pick this
Jets'
game. I think
offense
it'll be
is-
a close game.
The Jets' offense is atrocious.
I know they're struggling at QB,
So-
but I honestly think it'll be a closer game than people think. Division game.
It's
I got
always
the
close
Dolphins-
game
I
with
got
the
the Dolphins
Jets. So,
squeaking it out,
like
though.
every week, it's a close game with the Jets.
It is every time.
Because their defense.
Mm-hmm.
So, I still got the Dolphins winning, though. I mean, I don't see the Jets winning at all.
Yeah, same here.
I don't think it'll be like blowout, but I could see them winning by 7 or 10 points. Really could, but it's just not going to be as bad as everybody else thinks it's going to be.
Yeah, I got the Dolphins winning as well. Which brings us in to Sunday. Bucks versus Colts, first game, 1 p.m. Who you got?
I got the Bucks. I know that the Colts are favored by like 1.5, I think. But I don't know, man. I just don't. Colts. I don't know. Bucks defense.
Colts got great run game, but like you're starting to say, the Bucks defense.
The Bucks defense is
hasn't-
tough.
They got some veterans on their team.
Yeah, they do, and I just don't see Colts offense. They're gonna have to run it through Jonathan Taylor, and as long as they focus on him, they should win the game. I mean, Bucks got weapons, man.
Yeah,
They
they
still
do it
got
all over.
weapons.
You would expect the Bucks to be better than they
Yeah,
are.
then they really are, but they got Baker, so obviously they're not going to be that good.
I don't think Baker's as bad as everyone makes him out to be, but
He's pretty bad.
all right.
But I mean, he's just all right. He's not like great. He's
Their
not
coaching
good.
isn't too great.
Yeah. So I mean,
Not a big fan of
I just
Tom
don't see this being a real high scoring game either. And to me, I just don't know. I got the Bucks winning it.
Yeah, I got the Bucks winning as well. Man, we have no differences as of yet. I thought that you would actually have the Colts win this game.
I was
picked the
back and-
Bucks
I
'cause
was
think
back and
it's-
forth.
I just feel like the Bucks can put up more points than the Colts. They got a pretty high-powered offense. They have shown that they can put up points all season long. They put up 40 points just 2 weeks
by the
ago.
bookies,
so-
it's considered an upset.
Yeah, I guess it is considered an upset, but I also got the Bucks winning. Next game, we got the Patriots at the Giants. This is another little upset that I have. I actually have the Patriots. I feel like this is a game that Bill Belichick and the Patriots can win, even with a banged-up defense and the team that they have right now. The Patriots were just on a bye week. They've been preparing for this. I know that the Giants did just win last week in the upset over the Commanders, but that's the Commanders. They don't got Bill Belichick over there at coach. The Patriots have played the Giants multiple times.
Right.
Bill Belichick has a great record versus them, which is why I'm picking the Patriots. But this is probably one of the last times I'm picking the Patriots. But
This
if
is
they
what I went
lose,
against them. I went Giants on this.
They're going Giants. I
Yeah.
feel like Bill Belichick knows how to stop Barkley, and if you somehow stop Barkley,
They're done.
then
right.
you're done.
I understand
And
that, but
Barkley had 2 touchdowns last
I just
week.
think with the I just think with the injuries on the Patriots defense, I think Barkley's gonna have a great game. I think he's gonna have a big game. He's gonna get over his 100 and he'll get his touchdown. When he's over 100 and a touchdown, I mean,
He's only got 100 yards once this year.
yeah, and they won the game. So
I
I don't know. I just seem going off on him for some reason. I like to put him on a bet. Put him on bets.
Score a touchdown.
Yeah, for sure. Touchdown score. That's gonna hit. And
Imagine Saquon 2 touchdowns and Giants money line last week. That would have paid out so crazy.
Oh yeah, I would have. But I mean, you could go Saquon 70 and a touchdown for sure. That's gonna hit.
Hey, I like it.
But, yeah,
So you got the Giants?
Yeah, I'm going Giants on this one. I think it's a booty bowl.
I think that they'll be able to shut down Saquon and win.
It could be 50-50 with 100
It'll be a
low.
low scoring game.
I just don't see.
I think it'll be a very low scoring game.
It's not going to be a very interesting game, so I really don't
All right. Well, next game we got the Steelers at the Cincinnati Bengals. Man, honestly, I did not want to give up on the Bengals just yet because of Jake Browning's interviews and just what he's been saying. He truly seems like a leader, and he seems ready to be in the role to take on that position. So I'm excited to see that. But with that being said, Mike Tomlin's record against rookies is crazy. Like, he dominates, not even just rookies, just first-year quarterbacks in general. He dominates them. The Steelers' defense is ridiculous. We always struggle against the Steelers, even with Joe Burrow. So, I think the Bengals are going to struggle against the Steelers. And that has the Steelers getting the edge over the Bengals this week for me.
I'm putting the Bengals defense on notice right here. They're going to shut them down, and then we're going to get them barely get them.
Well, I don't think Cam Taylor-Britt's playing.
Sure.
I know he's questionable right now, but I know he hasn't practiced, so I'm not sure. He might play. Could play. If he, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm putting a little slight edge for the Bengals. Sorry, guys.
You can't give it up yet.
I can't give it up yet. Not yet. I'm going to see how I think he did decently good enough when he just come running in the game last week. And he's going to have he had this whole week. Actually, we had 10-day prep.
Well, it's not just 10 days. He's had all off season, all year.
I know, but
And they've been running reps with him
just saying,
starting.
Yeah, I know that, but once you're on the field like he was.
And he got that feel.
He got that feel, and then he's got this whole 10 days of practice.
They were giving him a feel. He threw 16 balls in 2 drives.
That's what I'm saying. So I
3 drives.
I don't know, man. I'm not giving up on him yet. Just yet.
I didn't want to give up on him either, but honestly, this is for my record, and I'm being a realist. Steelers are probably going to win that game. So I'm picking the Steelers. They lost to the Browns last week. I think they get the Bengals this week.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't.
They'll use their run game a lot more. The Bengals struggle against the run. Jalen Warren and Najee Harris have been killing it as a duo. And after Jalen Warren got that breakout touchdown, they only ran it one more time. He got that breakout touchdown at the beginning of the third quarter, and they ran it with him one more time. Gave him only one more carry.
That's dumb.
They're going to use Jalen Warren a lot more this week. Mike Tomlin noticed that. They just fired their offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
They're going to be doing a lot more different plays on offense. I just feel like
That'll be interesting.
I just feel like the Steelers win this game. I'm sorry to say, Bengals fans. But yeah, that brings us to our next game: Panthers at the Tennessee Titans. I feel like Derrick Henry has a breakout game. Past 2 weeks, he's been quiet. I think he implodes against Carolina. And Carolina's defense is not very good. When you give Derrick Henry 20-plus rushes, he goes off. Past 2 games, he's had 12 or less rushes, which is why he's been quiet for only 40 yards. You can understand that when they're going to be playing the Panthers, he's going to get them rushes.
Carolina's pretty bad, dude.
Yeah, they are. I got the Titans winning this one.
I mean,
this is a game that the Titans should win. Lock. This is like my lock of the week. My lock of the week. Literally, I'm writing it down. Lock of week. Lock of week.
I got a couple locks.
Titans
Titans, Lions.
over Panthers. Lock.
Cowboys, 49ers. I mean, we can go with a bunch of locks.
Next game, we got Jags versus the Texans. This is going to be a very exciting game.
It is.
Two young QBs head-to-head, toe-to-toe.
Texans are, they're playing tough.
Yeah, I was
They beat the
toss
Cardinals
up on
last
who
week.
to pick here, but I got the Jags.
I picked the
I
Jags
do got
too.
the Jags. They
I do
played
too.
phenomenal last week. And
I do
against
too.
a great defense, too.
It's at Houston, too. So, I mean,
They did phenomenal against a great defense last week, so
I'm not.
that's a big reason why I'm picking the Jags, because Texans defense is not as
It's
good
not all that
as
great.
good. No, I don't think the Texans defense is as good as the Titans defense.
No, I don't think so either. And it's the Jags defense. It's the Jags and Texans are playing.
I know, but last week the Jags played the Titans,
Oh, yeah,
and
they did.
and I think the Titans defense is better than the Texans defense. And the
I think
Jags
they're
put
both
up
like-
points. Put up points.
I don't think neither one was really that great.
I mean, I guess not, but I think that they're better coached over there with Tennessee as well. So
Jags defense is better than we think. So I think they're gonna beat the Texans. I see, man, he's so good, man. This kid.
I mean, it's a division game.
and he's playing like a.
CJ Stroud's been killing it.
Oh
It's
my
going to be
God,
a close
man.
game. I think it'll be
It's
a close
such a
game, but I
toss-up,
just have the
really.
Jags
You can go either
squeaking
way.
it out. Yeah, I was
You could go either way.
back and forth. Trust me, I was back and forth, but
But yeah, I'm going with the Jags just a little bit. But man, CJ Stroud, man, he really surprised me. He really did.
all right, that brings us to our last 1 o'clock game: Saints versus the Falcons. Who you got?
Saints.
Yeah, so do I. Derek Carr's back, fully healthy. You got Alvin Kamara, Chris Olave. I mean, come on, I got the Saints over the Falcons.
Yeah, I do too. There ain't really much to say about it.
No, not really.
I'm really
that's
upset
my
about
box there.
the Falcons not using Bijan more than they are though. I know Algiers a good little running back, but I don't think they're using Bijan enough.
Yeah, they're definitely not using him to his full potential. They should be using him like the Lions have been using Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah, for sure.
But that brings us to our 4 o'clock games. Rams at the Arizona Cardinals.
Whoop whoop.
I actually I'm intrigued about this game. The Rams have been struggling. I think that this is a bounce back game for Cooper Kupp, man. He has had a horrendous year. Literally a horrendous year.
Last year got hurt, and then
Only
this
one
year
game
fucking-
above 100 yards this whole season.
It's not
Cooper
looking
Kupp.
good.
Only one game above 100 yards.
Went from triple crown to booty down.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh my God, that's terrible.
But I got Cardinals slipping this one out.
What? I like the Cardinals, but man, I like the Rams. I feel like the Rams are gonna win this. I feel like these are not games that
Murray's
Matthew
back.
Stafford loses.
He's back. He
He's
had a
back,
great-
but I bet on him.
he had
I
a
bet
great
on him
game
last
last
week. I
week.
thought they were gonna win last week, and
they
they
played
lost.
the Texans. It was a toss-up. It was an upset. Come on now.
The Rams are better.
Last
I know
week
that
Cardinals
the
played
Texans
the
have a
Texans.
better record, but I like the Rams are also better right now.
So we bet on the
Especially
Cardinals to
back
beat the
healthy.
Texans.
Kyron
It
Williams
was
is
both
back.
of our upset of the week.
I know Kyron Williams is back though. I got the Rams. Give me Rams.
I'm going Cardinals.
Cooper Kupp. Who's guarding Cooper Kupp and Puka Nakua? Nobody. Nobody.
We'll
Dude,
see.
Matthew Stafford's about to throw for 303 tuds.
On
200,
Tommy's bench.
250 plus yards, Matthew Stafford. And 2 touchdowns this weekend. I'm telling you. Lock. Next game, we got Browns at the Broncos. Two teams who have been surprisingly playing well. The Browns,
Browns
even with
defense.
all the injuries, are dominating.
Their defense is just ridiculous.
Myles Garrett is a freak. And the Broncos are on the win streak, which that's who I'm rolling with this week. The team that's on the win streak, the team that's been hot, I'm going with the Broncos. Their defense is also good. Russell Wilson's a veteran. They should get this game.
I got the Browns.
You got the Browns.
Yeah.
I mean, you had that last week and the Browns won, so we'll see.
Yeah, I had the
I got
Browns.
the Broncos
I got the
again.
Browns.
I've been going against the Browns. I just don't see how they keep winning these games. I'm not going to lie to you guys.
Yeah, they barely.
They're gonna lose at some point.
They barely got the
They're gonna
Steelers
lose at
last
some
week.
point.
They barely got the Steelers last week, so.
They're gonna lose at some point.
Dude, they're going to barely get the Broncos this week. It's not going to be, to me, I think both defenses are really good. It's not going to be a real high scoring game. I mean, you're looking at like 16-10 or 16-13 type game. Like, seriously, it's not going to be high scoring. To me, anyway, in my opinion. But I got the Browns skipping on by this one.
That's crazy. I got the Broncos.
Next got game. Some different ones. Time for me to catch up.
Next game, which is one of the game of the weeks, in my opinion, Bills versus the Eagles. I think this is going to be a really good game. A lot closer than a lot of people think. I think the Bills really could upset the Eagles.
I mean, there ain't no other game this week that's really, really intriguing more than that one. A lot of them are just like...
I mean, Jags-Texans is a good one.
Yeah, that's the only one. That's at 1, though. So you got two good games, one at 1, one at 4. Because you can't, Bills and Eagles, that's going to be a great game, man. I don't care.
Yeah, it is. The Bills,
if you want to put...
might upset. They could.
If you want to put Josh Allen to throw an interception...
If you look at
because he's going to throw one.
If you look at the Bills' schedule, it's pretty tough. They're going to win one of these games. They got a tough schedule. They're going to get one of these upsets. They just are. Will it be against the Eagles? In my opinion, no. I got the Eagles this week, but I think it'll be a close game. Josh Allen's not going to go out without a fight, so
he's not going to go out without a
close.
Either.
But I'm going Eagles. Okay.
He'll have 20 on by the end.
You got the Eagles too, I'm assuming, after you were talking about the picks.
Yeah, I got Eagles. Yeah. But at Philly, I mean, come on, man.
All right, last 4 o'clock game. Kansas City at the
This is a domination. But with Kansas City minus 24.
Yeah, Kansas City's going to have a bounce-back game, especially after that loss to Philly.
It's gonna be.
There was a few little mistakes, which is why they lost, so that's why I got Kansas City.
O'Connell or whatever he is. He's Kansas City's defense right now. This is gonna be ugly to me. I think it's gonna be the biggest blowout of the week.
Biggest blowout of the week, KC.
KC beating the Raiders.
I like that.
That's the biggest blowout.
All right, let's move on to Sunday night.
I didn't want to put them on a bet because the spread's gonna be too big.
Sunday night, my upset of the week.
Oh no, he didn't.
I ain't even heard your upset of the week.
No, because I ain't hit yet.
Oh, wow. Well, this is my upset of the week. I got the Chargers over the Ravens.
That's an upset.
Yes, it is. And I think it's going to happen.
Considering the Packers just beat the Chargers.
In LA, the Chargers have had a rough schedule. After losing to the Packers, I think that they bounce back huge this week. Jay Herbo's going to go crazy. They got Austin Eckler, who is phenomenal against great teams. When they play great teams, Austin Eckler just seems so determined to win. And honestly, I just feel like the Ravens have been getting lucky with a few squeaky wins these past few weeks, like Burrow getting out for the year, middle of their game when they were losing. And then the past few weeks, even before that, they barely have been squeaking these games by. And the Chargers are a great team. They are a great team.
Dude, last week, if you actually watched the game, Quentin Johnson dropped a touchdown pass at the end of the game to take the lead.
Oh, my God. There were so many first downs dropped by his receivers and tight ends.
Literally dropped a touchdown. He's on the run and dropped it.
Dropped it.
For the win. Well, not even for the win. To take the lead with a minute left. But literally, on their last drive that they had, he dropped it. A touchdown. And
that's the story of Justin Herbert. That's the story of his life.
And that's what honestly, that's why the Packers won. I ain't gonna say they didn't win. They played great on offense. Jordan Love had a great game. But that drop right there, if he does not drop that, they score right there. And then the Packers are down with less than a minute. They probably lose the game.
Thanks.
So, Chargers are not bad, man. They just can't.
No, they're not.
They can't get over that hump.
And the Ravens have no Mark Andrews this week. That is such a big loss. I don't think people are understanding. That's Lamar's right-hand man. Like he said, peanut butter and jelly is best friend. That's who he goes to. That's his wide receiver 1. He literally said that publicly. My wide receiver 1 is Mark Andrews. That's why he said that's wide receiver 1. Literally in the interview. So that's a tough loss for them. That's why I got the Chargers with the upset. I just think it's a nice upset this week. It's my upset of the week.
Yeah, I got the Ravens winning.
I wouldn't be surprised, but my upset of the week is Chargers, baby.
I think, losing Mark Andrews is going to be tough. That hurts them big time. Even though they still dominated us without him, but we lost Joe Burrow too, so, you know. But, you know, it is what it is. Ravens, honestly, even with him out, dude, I see Ravens in the championship game. I just see him going far in the playoffs this year. They're a hard team to beat. When you look at the AFC, I'm going to see Ravens up
Likely
there.
could come through. He could blow up. These rookie tight ends have been blowing up.
Likely ain't that bad. He's a good blocker, but yeah, I still got the Ravens. For some reason, Chargers just can't win games.
Their coaching is not very good, but I got the Chargers.
It's an upset, bro.
And Monday Night Football. Bears at the Vikings. Justin Fields is back. Clearly, we seen that last week. Absolutely dominated.
That my upset of the week.
He looked great.
That was my upset of the week. The Bears. Their spread's -3.
+3 Bears.
And the Bears +3.
I actually got the Bears money line. I got the Bears winning as well versus the Vikings.
These guys got another one. That was my upset.
I got quite a few upsets.
There's a couple of upsets.
I got the Patriots. I got the Patriots.
The biggest spread so far is that one right there, the -3.
I got Patriots, Bucks, Bears, Chargers.
Your Bucks was only like -1.5 though.
And the Broncos Broncos are minus right now, -1.5. Actually.
But I also got Bengals. You can put Bengals in for an upset because I got them winning. I got 2 upsets.
Well, Vikings are no Justin Jefferson one more week. I think they lose this week, and then I think they win 4 of their next or their last 5, and I think they make the playoffs. But
did I really think don't the Vikings play Thursday? They don't play Monday and Thursday.
No way.
No way.
No shot.
No shot.
No shot.
I think it is, dude.
I don't think so.
I think it is. But, yeah, I got the Bears. That was my upset of the week, man. There ain't no buys this week, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Well, there you have it.
But next week, there's like 6 or 7 buys, 8 buys.
It's the last bye week.
No. There's not, on week 14, there's 2 games. 2 teams, Arizona and somebody else.
Wow.
But next week, there's like 6 or 8 teams.
Yeah, week 14, you're talking.
Yeah, look at week 13 on Thursday night.
Well, there you have it. There's our week 12 predictions. We also are going to share our parlay. We're also going to share our parlay for this weekend. And if you want to go see some bets, go check out my X, like I was just saying at the beginning, at Nate's Takes. I post all my bets that I place over there. So go check it out if you want some free bets. But my lock, I'll say my 5 locks, and then he'll say his 5 locks, and then we'll get out of your guys' hair for this week. First lock of the week, like I said, Titans over Panthers. I think Derrick Henry, big bounce back game. Titans money line, and then you got KC versus the Raiders. I believe the spread's like -9.5 for the Chiefs right now.
Yeah.
So I think you bump that down to -6. KC, I think safe spot -6.5. So KC -6, Titans money line. And then I got the Cowboys over Commanders on Thanksgiving Day money line. The Cowboys are red hot. In my opinion, there's no way that they lose this game to the Commanders.
Good.
And then next, I got the Saints over the Falcons. I think with Derek Carr back, I think that's just a lock, honestly.
I think
For
so
me
too.
personally, Falcons have been struggling. Saints defense is really good. And Derek Carr's back. Like I said, Derek Carr's back.
I think Falcons, they're only lacking like another really legit wide receiver and a quarterback. Other than that, I think their defense is good. I mean, I think they could be a good team.
They really could be a good team. They need to try to get a draft pick for next year. Maybe try to package like a Kyle Pitts or Drake London in a trade with the Bears or something.
Not a bad idea.
They got Kmet, so I think they could package like a Drake London in their first round for one of the Bears' first rounds. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
It's not bad.
They also got Cordell Patterson that they can package that they don't use.
Don't ever use
They don't use or need.
Which he could be,
he could be good for somebody's team, which sucks for him. But the last thing on my parlay, I got Pats Giants under 40.5. I don't know the over under right now, but set it at 40.5 and under. There's no way that these two teams are scoring over 20 points
each.
No way for me.
No way.
So I got under 40.5. Pats Giants, Saints money line, Cowboys money line, Titans money line, KC -6. I'm locking that in for this weekend.
That's good old 5.
Check it out.
My 5, Lions. I mean,
Lions over Packers.
I'm gonna say Lions over Packers. I know that they're minus like 6.5 right now. So if you want to do a little bit more, you can go like minus 2.5 on them. But my other one is like to help boost it up a little bit is the Bucks.
Yeah, that's my odds boost too, Bucks, because that's plus. That's plus odds right now.
Yeah, it is. And then I got the Titans, like he said. For me, it's a lock. Titans are. I got Eagles over the Bills.
I like that.
And then he don't like it, but Sunday night I'm going Ravens money line.
Okay.
I got Ravens money line. I mean, them are my 5 right there. And what's really going to boost it up? I don't have no big teams that got big spreads, except for the Lions over the Packers, which you could put minus 2.5 on that. They'll probably win by field goal at least. And then the Bucks is going to boost it up.
Those other ones all money line.
Yeah,
for sure.
All money line.
You should place that bet.
Yeah, I think I am going to. Actually, I really do want to. I'm gonna go. I hate going against the Packers, but money's money.
Money is money.
So.
And there you guys have it. There's our Week 12 predictions. Week 11 takeaways, our parlay of the week. Man, hit that like button if you enjoyed. Hit the sub button. Leave a comment.
Under 40.5. That's good,
sir.
I like that.
Go follow us on all social medias at Thread the Laces. Go follow me at Nate's Takes. And yeah, like I said, hit the like button, hit the sub button. And as always, Hoo-day!
Hoo-day!